This assignment is called Figure Ground and or positive negative. And what the first thing you're going to do, I'm going to show you two ways to do this. So in case you don't have black construction paper or a dark color. So you would take your construction paper, have it be a little bit smaller than your sketch page, and you're going to trace around it. So you trace around all of the whole sides. I've already done that. So it looks like that. And you're gonna use this line on all the sides. Then you're gonna cut some shapes in it. So I'm gonna draw my shapes first and then cut them out. You wanna stay away from the corners. So you wanna be able to use the line, but you don't want to see two sides of a line. So I'm just gonna draw a shape. So that's my shape that I drew. You wanna draw about 5 to 7 shapes. So you use all your sides. You can come up with some kind of cool design that you maybe want to draw and cut out. It's going to be like the exercises that we did with the reflection, except they're kind of made for you by doing it like this. So basically you have two parts now, and when I get all my pieces cut out, this piece is just going to flip out and line up right on that line. So you see a positive and a negative of that same shape. You want to make sure, some shapes are hard to see and you'll end up flipping them. So flipping them like that would actually be wrong because that's not a reflection. But you could do even more, like you could take another piece out of here and flip that another time. So only thing you really need to worry about is stay away from the corners and don't draw a shape that's so large it goes off of your page. So you just have to kind of judge about how far you can go in within this frame. Okay, then you would take some glue and put it on the back, and after you get all your shapes cut, and glue down all of your pieces right on the line. After the glue dries, then you'll want to go in and kind of touch up and erase some of the pencil lines, okay? All right, so if you don't have some black construction or some kind of dark color of construction or a thicker paper, what you could do is you could use a piece of paper and just take where you just draw out your rectangle about close to that same size and draw a shape. So I'm just going to draw kind of part of a heart and take that size, and I do need this line, so I'm going to just put it on here, and so where I can kind of see through it. And I need that center line, and then I'm going to be able to just flip it like that. And I'm just going to trace over that line just enough so that I can get a little bit of indication. I'm just going to line up that line again and draw on top of my line so my paper's thin enough I can kind of see through. And that's going to transfer that image for me enough that I can just trace over it. Okay, and then I would draw all my shapes like that. So again, I drew that shape, I put my shape on top of that, I traced it, and then I flipped it on that line and then drew around it. So it's transferring this graphite to my page. And then I would do maybe about 5 or 7 more. Again, stay away from your corners. And so this time, instead of using the paper to cut, I'm just going to take it and I'm going to shade it. So I know that this main part is going to be my dark part. So this is going to be shaded. I'm just going to use like a permanent dark marker of some kind, and then this would be all shaded. So you're doing basically the same thing, you're just doing it without the construction paper and glue. Okay, so this is going to be one that you'll keep in your sketchbook, and I'll just check it off from your sketchbook and you'll turn it in through Google Classroom. So you take a picture of it and then send it to me. Okay, that's it.